If you're looking to sell a business in Houston, Texas, there's a few things that you need to be thinking through. First and foremost, Houston is ripe with great businesses, and a lot of qualified buyers are coming internationally and nationally into our city. So if you're looking to sell, first and foremost, reach out to a business broker. On our team as an equity, we have certified valuation analysts on staff. One of the biggest pitfalls I see when owners are going to market to sell a business is that they listen to a broker that says, "Oh, I can get like 3 to 5 multiple of EBITDA." And we hear about it later on after it's sold. And I hear about the numbers and I'm thinking, woo, if they had had a valuation done, we could have gotten probably a 6 on it. So it's really critical to know the value. And the opposite could be said. There's a lot of people that will say, oh, it'll be 3 to 5 EBITDA. And then they put it at a 7 EBITDA and it sits on the market forever and ever and ever, and they can't find the right buyer. And so you really need to get a realistic expectation, just like when you would selling a house, for instance, you kind of want to know what the house is worth. And it's the same thing for a business. Like you really want to know, what is this business worth? Two is hiring a business broker. And this is all we do. We're deal makers. All we do is bridge the gap between a buyer and a seller. And we manage the entire process from the initial call all the way post closing. And so engage with somebody that has experience, that knows the Houston market particularly. Houston's an interesting beast, so is Dallas, San Antonio. Texans love Texans. And so definitely work with somebody. I personally have been born and raised here. I know the market very well. And it's interesting how many sellers we know how we do business here in Texas. And we are all about trust and likability. I'll give you an example. I had a seller that wanted to sell their business. We brought the perfect buyer and the seller said, "That's not my seller." And I'm like, "Really?" Because they gave over offering on this. And she was like, "That's not my seller." And the point is like, we know what we want. And so I would encourage you to interview brokers, and I would ask the questions of, what is their experience in the industry? Do they know your business? Do they know this market well? Are they tapped in to the buyers in the Texas market? And not just Texas, but I'm talking nationally and internationally as well. You know, when you're wanting to sell a business in Houston, I would encourage you to meet with a broker also, just to see, are you ready to sell yet? A lot of times we'll meet with sellers and we'll do evaluation and we'll sit down and kind of consult with them of, hey, if you increase this, if you increase the revenue, or if you diversify in this product, your value will go through the roof on this company, and you'll go from a 3 multiple to a 7 multiple. And so we really encourage you to come and meet with us in advance before you bring it to market, because there's some things that we can kind of help coach you on and guide you before you bring it to market. So selling a business in Houston, Texas, we would love to chat with you and have a discovery call and learn about your business. And I can be reached at Corey@exitequity.com.